My name is Rachel Owens, and I'm 33 years old. I am a congenital heart defect warrior. I was born with atrial septal defect and a cleft mitral valve. I have known about CHD my whole life. I had my first open heart surgery at a year and 10 months, and my next open heart surgery in high school at 15 years old. Being a teenager, heading in to have open heart surgery, I think that I was always more on the positive side of things and optimistic. I'm kind of that person that's just, even as a teenager, when I was younger, I'm just like, okay, I have to do this. Let's just get it over with. Maybe it's part of my kind of competitive spirit. Let's go out there, let's get it done, and let's beat this. Growing up as a child with CHD, I'm just so thankful that my parents made my childhood as normal as possible. I never felt like my condition was my life. It was just a part of my life. So, of course, for a lot of people can be different. I kind of want to share that to like teenagers and CHD kids as well, that you do not have to be kind of like embarrassed about what you're going through, even though it's something that's different from a lot of your peers and it's something that they might not understand. Feel good about having a voice and sharing the teaching them, show and teach. So of course it's something different, having to stand out a little bit, but it kind of gives you an opportunity to use your voice to teach others. I've been through a few things in life. It's been more of like a roller coaster, from fainting, from heart failure in college, to kind of finding my way and getting my defibrillator and just finding my voice to encourage others. I did go on to have two children, one heart healthy and one who is a congenital heart defect warrior as well. Now, me being a CHD mom, I just want to encourage him and be his voice and strength, because the way that he sees me deal with my situation will kind of be his inner voice. And so I just want him to be proud of the journey that he's gone through and let him know that it's not his whole life, but only just a part of his story. Now, at this time in my life, I know there are so many outlets where somebody else can look up to me. There's a child that can relate to me because they'll see, you know what, she grew up and she's living proud and confident and she's living fierce in her situation and her condition. And then there's a teenager that can look at me and say, she was once in my shoes and look at where she is now. And she is confident and she's happy. And then there's also the CHD woman that can look at me. And I feel like that woman that might be going through doubt and fear can look at me and say, hey, you know what? She's doing good. She's living fierce, and I can be that way too. So that really motivates me, knowing that there are people looking at me, not just my own son, but people all around the world in different ages that can relate to my story. As a mother of a child with CHD and also as a survivor of CHD, the most important piece of advice that I could give to other mothers with their child that's going through this is to be there and be supportive, but make sure that you're letting your child see you be strong. Of course, you want to relate to them when they're sad or when they're going through things, but try to be just as encouraging and be encouraged, and encourage them to live vibrantly, to live fiercely, and also to just triumph through their trials and look and feel good while doing it.